Hi everyone, today is January 1st, 2023. Hey, out here we're at the river, and this is going to be an experimental jump in the river today. We'll see what happens. I may not make it more than my ankles. It's going to be a learning experience for me. I've been doing the Wim Hof method for a long time. It's just been cold showers and some real cold exposure intermittently, but I've never jumped in this river like this, especially on the 1st of January. So we'll see what happens, and stay tuned.
Here he goes. Oh my gosh. Into the freezing cold water. Woo!
You hear me?
Hopefully I don't have to go in and save him.
Hi, back at you. Want to do some afterthoughts about my river dip. I've been obsessing about that river, jumping in there for a long time. It's really cold, and that's the main thing. Today was about 38 degrees Fahrenheit, and the water is probably 39 to 42 degrees. It's cold in the summertime. It's just brutally cold, and I don't have a chance to jump in when I'm guiding. A lot of the reasons for that is just the time. I'm not going to do that with paying customers and take up their time, and also the fact that the water has a kind of a nasty quality to it. At least for me, when I get it on me, I need to get it washed off, just because I start to itch, and it'll dry my hands out really bad in the springtime. So, and then I've been obsessing about this river jump for at least the last 3 or 4 days when I first decided I was going to do it. And so, I didn't jump in very long. I didn't know what to expect. A lot of people go in. I've seen a lot of videos where people will jump in and they'll swim around and for minutes, you know. And when I do my cold showers, I do those for 5 minutes, and that's cold water. That's got to be in the low 40s Fahrenheit. And so I didn't stay in very long. It wasn't a very good place. It was a really shallow little spot, and I didn't have time to control my breathing, go into my body like you do when you're doing this for at least 2 minutes, where you have to center yourself inside your mind, and it wasn't long enough to do that. It's just mostly I wanted to see if I could even do it, and it was mostly like what I learned about this was huge, because everything I've done has brought me to this point, as far as the cold showers, the breathing, which I did today, and I'm going to talk about that, my thoughts while I was doing my Wim Hof breathing today. But and then laying in the snow has helped, and then cold exposure when I can do it. But they've all helped. My mental process through the breathing was I just wanted to quit. In fact, I just wanted to do it another day. I thought, well, I'll just take the day off. It's too cold out. It's not the right day. I don't feel up to it. I started to obsess about all the things, how bad it would be, and just how cold it was going to be. And I was just in a bad state. And I started to do the breathing. I got done with the breathing, and I just felt so good. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to do this for whatever it's worth, and that's what I did. So that was not to show off or anything, but mostly just to kind of show myself and that I learned that my actual mental picture of the event this is so true of when I'm obsessing about future events. It was so much worse than actually going into that water and the event itself. Actually, as I look back on it, and even during the time, it was just grand. It was an awesome experience. I felt so good just having done it, and it's taught me, you know, once again, not to just give so much credence and power to those thoughts, those obsessive thoughts that you can have. And I hope this helps others too. You know, because if you can follow me through this, and hopefully it'll help yourself too. So I just follow through from that place inside yourself, and it's above what your body tells you. You know, your body says, I can't do it. It reeks to your mind that. It says that to your mind, but yet your mind is so much more powerful in terms of if you don't let your body control what it says for you to do. Conversely, and I've talked about this before, your mind doesn't realize how strong the body is. If you go into your body, our bodies can take a lot of abuse, a lot of physical hard abuse in physical training, and cold exposure, heat exposure. You know, we haven't been on this planet for as long as we have and just been wimps, you know. So anyway, so I just feel so much better because I did that today, and I just wanted to share these afterthoughts with you. And just remember, I thought of this is a Joseph Campbell, that the cave that you fear to enter, it holds the treasure that you seek. And that's so true. So anyway, my best heartfelt wishes for everybody for a happy new year 2023 in whatever form it takes. And yeah, it just thank you for listening to me if you've gone this far. Don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. I do want to grow this channel up and maybe make some money from it someday. I mostly want to help people, and share my own experience of what I've learned. And as we go through this together, I appreciate you putting up with me. And there'll be some crazy stuff upcoming. I've got a lot of wild ideas for some fun stuff to do. So yeah, if you liked it, hit that subscribe button. Do subscribe. I don't think the notifications, I think you have to hit a notification bell to get notifications. But I do want to be posting these videos on a regular basis. And yeah, if you like it, subscribe, and hit the like buttons too. So, you know, I know you hear that all the time on all the videos, but if you've watched me to this far, thank you. And have a happy 2023.